Alright guys, so in this video what we're going to do is go through a initial blind smell reaction of this newest addition in my collection. This is Mancera's Intense Cedrat Boise. So I had been seeing Mancera Intense Cedrat Boise sort of being one of those fragrances that many reviewers and collectors that I know of saying, nope, you need to get this one. This one is not the same as the original Cedrat Boise, which is already one of the top compliment getters, one of the most popular niche fragrances, especially from the line of Mancera, to exist. And so for reference, I actually already own Cedrat Boise right here, and I already have it in my collection. And I've gone through quite a bit of my Cedrat Boise, and you know, one thing about Cedrat is that it definitely is known for being this woody but bergamonty type of fresh fragrance. People say it, you know, they throw this around a little loosely, that it's like Creative Ventus. I don't necessarily see it as that. I think it's a completely different fragrance. It's way more on the citrus and woods rather than a sort of pineapple and apple, so a citrus and fresh. But I got this off of Joma's shop. All right, and it was actually a pretty good price. I had seen it floating around at certain malls, and it was going for $150. I got it for under that, well under that, a good deal, I think just over 100. So now, what I'm going to do is just see, is this really worth the hype? Is it really worth getting over to drop? Or do I think I could get away with just having this original one? So let's go through, get this opened up. And one thing about being a fragrance collector, it's almost like going through Christmas. Every time you get a new fragrance and you get to unwrap it and unbox it, we go through the whole process. So first of all, you get out the box, send the maroon bag, all right, and take it out. Okay, so about the same type of juice, maybe a little darker from the original Cedrat Boise if you compare the two, but it looks about the same. So what we're gonna do is, we already got the tester strips ready. We're gonna give this a try and see. Okay, a little bit different sprayer, so we'll see how this goes. Nice sprayer, nice atomizer on that one. Oh, that's good. That is good. Definitely you got some of the same Cedrat Boise, but a little deeper, a little richer. So let's see here. A little bit more woody, a little bit more sweet. I would say that it's got a little bit more depth, a little deeper, a little bit more richness to it. There's something different about this one versus the original. I would say that this one definitely is a little bit more on the spicier, on the woodier side. Definitely got some more jasmine, a little bit more herbal. So I would just say now it's drying down. It's getting a little bit more musky, a little sweeter too. So it seems like they threw a little bit of, I would say, a little amber and vanilla in this one. So put simply, first of all, do I like the fragrance? Yes, and definitely this is one that I think you should get. Add, especially if you're a person who doesn't like the original. Like this original Cedrat Boise is a Eau de Parfum, and this one also is an extrait de parfum, so it's a little bit more fragrance oil into it. And I think this is honestly better. This would be more so my speed, the Intense Cedrat Boise. The Intense Cedrat Boise definitely has that level of depth and richness, and a little bit darker versus the original. The original is for that person who doesn't really want to choke anybody out. They just want it to be sort of a sweet linger. This one is, I want there to be a level of boldness, but a level of richness as well. I'd say get both, but if you had to pick one for the other, your personality is one that you don't like wearing too much fragrance, then I say go for the original Cedrat. If you're a person who doesn't mind overspraying, doesn't mind having a level of depth, or wants a little bit more richness to your fragrance, then get the Intense Cedrat Boise. But definitely, that is a great gem to have, and I think that this one will do numbers for me. I think this one will definitely be something to add to a collection for anybody, and I think this is a blind buy worthy scent. So that's that. and we'll catch y'all in the next one.